Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of April 26, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else, and be sure to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Capricorn, keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a message to you from source, something that they want you to go within and consider so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Capricorn collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Okay, there's your tarot card of the week for the Capricorn collective. The Four of Swords. What aspect of your life needs rest and healing? Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. Are you ready to be recognized for all of your efforts and achievements? Why is the Four of Swords the tarot card of the week here for the Capricorn collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What aspect of your life needs rest and healing? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Five of Cups, your heart. The Four of Swords shows itself again. And the Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Some type of disappointing connection here in your life. I'll call it situation, environment, or connection. There's remorse, there's regret, there's disappointment, there's sadness. There's a need here for you to take a time out. Rest, recover. If you can afford to go away, go away. Please don't put yourself into debt to do that. But I feel like you need some solitude or some solace or some time alone. Maybe a lot of time to sleep. This person looks like they're just waking up. This person is sleeping here, lying down. So maybe what some of you need is just like a couple of days off to literally just sleep. I feel like you need to restore your own cups here, like restore your happiness. Tell me about that Five of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Sometimes when we deal, and this must have been pretty heavy because the two Four of Swords cards are here. What precedes the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords. So you dealt with something here. It's been heartbreaking or it's been difficult. And I don't know if that's medical related for some of you, emotional related because someone broke your heart or backstabbed you. I don't know, or it could be financial even for some of you because we don't have pentacles here. Whatever was that Three of Swords moment, I feel like it's been doubly, I don't even think that's a word, but like it has impacted you more than you realize because that card is on the table twice. It's almost like you need double the rest or double the recovery to get over this Three of Swords moment or this Three of Swords experience. And some of you may not realize how this one experience, we'll call it experience, has impacted you. But if you pay attention, you might realize that lately you are very tired. Like no matter how much you sleep, you're still tired. There's something like that here at play, like a low energy. And you're not a lazy sign by any stretch of the imagination. You're ruled by Saturn. It's why you're the Devil card. You're usually tenacious, you're a go-getter. You want something, you zero in on it, you focus on it, you achieve that goal. Most of the time you exceed the goal. But this is saying, not this week. This week we need to sleep. This week we need to rest. Five of Cups, clarified by the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. Stop pretending that you're okay. Stop pretending you're okay. I know you're strong. I know you're resilient. I know you've been through a lot of things in your life, and you probably have been through worse than what this situation is in retrospect. But you are wounded, and you are weary, and your soul is tired. And you need to allow your soul to rest and recover. I know you want to get up and go into the new thing. And again, you have people, pets, plants that you need to take care of. But I think you're putting on a little bit of a facade to the people around you that all is well. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm healing. I don't really think that you are. I think you need more rest. I think you need more recovery. For some of you, you may need to talk to a therapist or a counselor. I have a group of you that what is on the surface, it's like what other people see, it's not accurate. There's pain beneath this. And in your quiet time, I think a lot of you cry in your alone time. Four of Swords. Tell me about that Four of Swords. Tell me about that Four of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. This is a choice. Everything in life is a choice. You don't have to do this, but you could choose to nurture yourself. I know you're really good at nurturing the people, pets, and plants in your life. I know that if you have a job, you're very dedicated to it. But sometimes we need to nurture ourselves. Sometimes we need to work on our own wish fulfillment. Sometimes we need to take a time out to pour into our own cups. Sometimes we just need a day where we stay in bed, covers over the head, and we just sleep for the whole day and shut out the world. And I think Source is saying this is a week you really need to do that. Again, it's just advice. Consider it. Just consider it. Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Because I almost feel like you'll be renewed after you do this, or you'll feel renewed. More emotionally content, more emotionally at peace, more steady, more emotionally stable. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. And this will improve your connections with other people in your life, whether they are professional, platonic, or romantic. Some of you may not realize that you're like, I think if you're suffering from any type of fatigue, I'm sure that you do recognize it. You're a highly intelligent sign. But you may not realize how that fatigue is impacting the other connections around you. Like you might be a little quick-tempered or short-tempered. You know, you might say things you don't mean, but it's coming from a place of being overexhausted or overtired, or again, just not taking the time out that you need. So this week, Emperor, Knight of Wands, and the Tower. Take the time to rest, recover. Like I said, if you just need a day to sleep, you have a day off from work. If you can spend that whole day in bed, I would do that. I just think it shakes things up, and you end up becoming the Emperor. You end up being stronger and more solid, and like I said, more balanced as a result of it. And it literally happens like almost overnight. So maybe you just need like a really good night's sleep or a couple of days to catch up on sleep, just to rest. And I also think that that will improve your connections as well. I'm not blaming you for what transpired in your connections. I just think some of you might be a little short-tempered, but it's coming from a place of being emotionally exhausted. So some adequate sleep, taking better care of yourself is the way to go here. At least that's what Source wants you to consider. And then you can get back to your achievements and all the wonderful things that you do in your life. But first, let's rest. First, let's have some patience with ourselves and allow ourselves the time to recalibrate and rebalance ourselves. 3 cards of advice here. The Sun, healing, the most healing card in tarot. 3 cards of advice here for the Capricorn collective for the week ahead. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hermit, taking time. Time to yourself. Again, some introspection, reflection, sleeping, resting. Virgo is all about healing, justice. You need to recalibrate, rebalance yourself. And you have the Two of Wands. And then you can wake up and go. Then you can make progress. You'll be more clear-minded to make better decisions for your future. You can plan things better, even if it's just a grocery store run. You won't be so clouded or so confused. So much needed rest, I was going to say, for the Capricorn collective. There you are, gorgeous. Not the best picture of you. I know. I kind of like the way you're represented in your deck. But anyway, this is the best thing that you can do for yourself. A little R&R this week is in order. And I hope that you consider doing that, or at least planning to do that for yourself in the near future. That is what I have for you, Capricorn, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Almost going to cough. Please be sure to check out your other placements. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.